Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom, and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today I wish to speak about one topic that occupies people's imaginations for thousands of years, and I thought to open it a bit and explain it to you in a rational, straight way to remove any doubt from the topic, in a way that you will see that things are simple and not superstitious or caught up medieval perception. The topic of which I wish to speak about today is the war of Gog and Magog. In Ezekiel 38 and 39, the term Gog and Magog is mentioned. When people usually read about this term, they think about future war, horrible future war, and people imagining all kinds of pictures, how they perceive wars. And people in the past, also in the present, in certain community, use to frighten people by using this image. In a way, they use this image to beat people up and to blame them and to accuse them. But this is not the intention. We want to remove the darkness from this term and speak about it straight and forward, that every person on earth could understand and perceive the truth in the term that the prophet Ezekiel used. Those two words, Gog and Magog, has the volume of 70. So what does it mean, the future war of Gog and Magog? It's not an external war with weapons, what people imagine, all kinds of futuristic weapons. In a way, is the war, an inner war in the person's mind, where the 70, the tree of knowledge, wants to govern. The tree of knowledge wants to govern, but the tree of life will win. This is the meaning of the war of Gog and Magog. Though the tree of knowledge wants to govern and plan destruction in our minds, and some people are really afraid of this, it's not the case. The tree of life will win. The one will win the 70. The tree of life, the source, will win. And as a verse from Ecclesiastic 7:29 says, I shall read the Hebrew and then translate it into English. And this is what King Solomon wrote. עשה האלוהים את האדם ישר, והמה ביקשו חשבונות רבים. What King Solomon say in this verse, that God made human straight. The spirit, when God says et ha'adam, the human, means the human spirit straight. Because in human, God blows the blow of life. So God blows in us the blow of life, and this is straight and upright. This is how God perceives the world, straight and right But they ask for many calculations, many accountings. In other words, and in a way, I bring this verse to support the understanding of what the term Gog and Magog war means. People look for many calculations. Why they look for many calculations and many arguments and many opinions? Usually because they want to govern other people, to push people down, to have a monopoly on other people. They want other people to enslave for them in power or in the mind. And this is how they feel themselves strong. This is when a person worships his own power, his animal power. This is what happens. And this is how people frighten other people by using this image as a punishment. But this is wrong and this is lie. Why? Look what King Solomon says. The spirit of humanity is straight, is upright, is to bring life, to blow life. And some people, when they look for another calculations, they don't seek life. They seek something else. They look for something else. And in a way, this was our little conversation about the war of Gog and Magog at the end of times. It means simply and beautifully that the tree of life will win. So, this was our little conversation about the war of Gog and Magog at the end of times. Wish you a beautiful day and a wonderful week. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We are always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Koltuv and Shalom.